All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about something that's super personal, but also something so many of us share, that complicated relationship between how we see our bodies and how we feel about ourselves. It's a journey, right? And a lot of us are on it, whether we say it out loud or not.
It all starts with that feeling, doesn't it? That little voice in your head, that glance in the mirror that just leaves you feeling like you're not measuring up somehow. If that question hits home for you, well, you're in good company. We're going to unpack that.
Now look at this number, 70%. That is a huge number. It represents this quiet, really widespread struggle. So what's it all about?
Yep, that's it. 70% of adults feel unhappy with their body at some point. And here's the thing I really want you to hear. If you've ever felt that way, you are so far from being alone. This isn't some personal failure, it's a shared human experience.
You know, we're talking about more than just having a bad body day. For so many people, this is a constant battle. It's shaped by, well, everything. Our culture, our social media feeds, our own personal stories.
So who's actually dealing with all this pressure? I think the answer might surprise you. It's a much wider range of people than we're often led to believe.
I mean, this isn't about just one age group or one gender. We're talking about adults who just live with that constant inner critic. We're talking about people who face real-world judgment because of their size. It even affects expats who are suddenly trying to figure out a whole new set of beauty ideals. And of course, professionals and students in super competitive fields. And absolutely, people who are recovering from eating disorders. It's everywhere.
So all that pressure from the outside, well, it creates these huge battles on the inside. And these are the core challenges, the things that really keep that cycle of dissatisfaction and low self-worth going. And what does that actually look like in real life? Well, it's that constant comparison game with people you know or what you see online. It's looking in the mirror and seeing something totally distorted. It's when your self-esteem gets so low that you just want to pull away from everyone. And this can spin out into unhealthy patterns with food or exercise, or just feeling awful about the natural changes our bodies go through.
Okay, but here's the most important part. There is a way forward. It's not all doom and gloom. There are real, evidence-based therapies and tools that can actually help break these cycles for good. Let's talk about the solution.
And let's be super clear about this. The goal isn't to change your body, it's to change how you see yourself. The real work is all about building that inner strength, that resilience, and learning to treat yourself with a bit more kindness and compassion.
And what's cool is that we can actually break down what these therapies do in simple terms. They aren't just buzzwords. So, CBT, that's all about learning to catch those negative thoughts and actually challenge them. Compassion-focused therapy, it's basically practice for becoming your own best friend. Mindfulness helps you get out of your head and just be present in your body, right here, right now. And narrative therapy, that helps you rewrite the whole story you've been telling yourself.
Okay, so what's on the other side of all this work? What does life actually look and feel like when you start to move beyond what you see in the mirror? This is the shift we're talking about. You go from being stuck in that constant comparison trap to having a genuinely positive view of yourself. You move from that anxiety about how you come across to just everyday confidence. You trade those unhealthy patterns for healthier relationships, not just with your body, but with other people too. And instead of feeling crushed by pressure, you build the resilience to stand up to it. This right here really gets to the heart of it. This journey is so much bigger than just your body. It's about changing how you feel about yourself as a whole, complete person. At the end of the day, this is the biggest, most powerful takeaway. It's that moment you truly realize that your value, your worth as a person, has absolutely nothing to do with your appearance. It's just there. It's not up for debate. So I'll just leave you with this one thought to chew on. Seriously, what would change for you today if you truly believed, deep down, that your worth was never in question to begin with?